Whoa. Where'd you get those bits, brother? So how's the stream? How's the volume? Hey everyone, welcome. How's it going? It's Rockman. Fucking respect. Welcome to the 17th time that I've streamed Twilight Princess totally. Ratmus remembers one cold November day when we got this game and he was wearing shorts. Just like today's a cold November day with snow outside. Remember when this E3 footage was groundbreaking and a lie because it said Link was left-handed? Which is a lie because he's right-handed in this game. There's no other versions of this game where he's left-handed, so don't even talk to me about that. Hello, is this thing on? Guess we'll find out if we ever play that fucking game. Hello, Borisco. Whoa, hey Dragoon, how's it going? So, if you know me, you might know that a lot of times I name Link after TV show characters that I happen to be watching at the time. And I'm rewatching a few shows right now. But one of the shows that I'm rewatching is Batman. The 1960s Batman show. I'm rewatching that when I can. So I guess I thought it would be kind of funny if we did this. I'm a man. So, oh shit, here we go again. Yes, he does. Do you ever feel that strange sadness? They say it's seasonal depression. You ever get sad around Thanksgiving, Link? Well, that's because you ate too much goddamn turkey. The tryptophan, interferes with the dopamine and shit. I thought he said that is why loneliness pervades us warriors. But enough talk. You need to fix that, shirt that needs to be re-knitted. I have a favor to ask of you, Batman. Batman. I was supposed to have dinner with the royal family. Dinner. Yes. Does he have mutton chops? You have never heard of dinner, have you? You're an idiot. See, there's the Kingdom of Hyrule, and in Castletown, there's a bunch of elitist fucks who think we're worthless garbage. If you ever run into a guy who says that, people from Ordon are, less than human, then you should beat the shit out of him. This is obviously, as always, our copy of Twilight Princess for Wii that we got on launch night at midnight release at GameStop, although I'm actually playing it on my Wii U. Playing with the gold Triforce Wii remote that came with Skyward Sword. Also, since the Switch came out, I had completely put the Wii U away, and I had to take it out and hook it up again. Speaking of Batman, I just watched Batwoman. Did you watch it, Ratnus? Nothing really to say about it. Alright. Hey, where's Robin, the boy wonder, or the horse wonder?
Hey!
What are you doing, son?
Hey!
And how am I supposed to do that, you idiot? I thought this was the way I was going the whole time. So this is definitely a speed run, and by that I mean it's not a speed run at all in the slightest. Speedruns can't talk. Speedruns are pieces of shit. Yes. You can speak to her without even moving. that Batman and Green Arrow laughing about how socialism will never work? They're brainwashing Robin, okay? I mean, you know, Batgirl did have to fight for equal pay. Spoiler, she never got it. Why do I keep getting on and off the horse when I wanted to talk to said people? If it isn't young Batman. I'm sure you know all about my shop. I thought our grandmother fought for that and it failed. Wait, that was the Equal Rights Amendment. We don't need to talk to NPCs. This game is old. Everyone knows everything. Wait, hold on. What does this guy say? Oh, yeah. That guy needs to learn how to lift. I should totally be getting money right now. You can't make opponent go fast here because it's a school zone. Did Twitter even exist when this game came out? Spoilers, no, and the world was a better place. What if I pressed the A button and then said, there it is? You fuck nugget. And then an 8-piece chicken nuggets. What about the Ghana special? Teriyaki chicken in this economy? I'm gonna get back here later.
Hey! Oh!
Oh, Donald! Oh, I'm at the wrong thing, aren't I? I need to go over here. Just dump this baby in the creek. Wait, there's no baby. This thing is full of cans. Now here's a pro tip, people. Don't ever wait for a pregnant woman. Just leave her in the dust. She'll catch up eventually. Holy Jesus! That's the noise it makes in this game. Hello? Where's the fish? Why are there no fish biting? Wait, am I in the wrong place? Goddamn HD version? I think I'm in the wrong place. Why are there two piers that look identical? That was the problem. Now, if you're one of them whiny-ass millennials, and by that I mean anyone younger than I am, you probably want to play the HD version where you only have to do that once, so that you can have more time to go Instagram pictures of your butt. But you know, I'm a real classy person from an older generation who doesn't waste time on social media, which leaves more time to fish and not be a loser, and find tears of light like God and me unintended. Fuck the HD version. Pussy! Also, I've not been collecting money, so I'm kind of in trouble here because I need 30 rupees, I just realized. Damn it! That's it, 2 rupees? There's a fiver. The fuck is this? Isn't there a way to get like on top of this house or something? I think there's money behind this place, but you need the Gale Boomerang or something. Let me look around here first. Damn it! There's something back there. Damn it. Nunchuck malfunction there. This is where I need to go. Chicken. Get up. No. Damn it. talk to a sign. There's gotta be some way to get over there. But I do have what I need. Although I'm gonna need 100 rupees later. Alright, I'll try once again to get up here. I wanted to backflip. Fuck it. That is the first thing on the checklist, and yes, there is a checklist. Why is there not a checklist? Wait, what? She has 2 paints of her cat. It looks like 3 pictures of her cat and 1 of the kid. Whoa. Come on, Wii Remote. Let's not get crazy here. Yes, there are 2 cat pictures on that side. 1 of the kid and 1 cat picture there. Are they the same? And yeah, it looks like that picture is the same as this picture. The one on the right here. Yeah, I've never looked around inside here before. That's the cat door, obviously. What are you doing, son? Hey. I was just walking along this road with a dump in my pants. I don't trust that guy. I'm a man. A fishing rod is not a slingshot. Yeah, that's how I do it. Have you read the manual for this thing? See, no problem. No problem, we remote aiming. There's another one somewhere, isn't there? Right there. She's too good for that. Holy shit! Hook on! Just you wait. Holy shit, they are good! Holy shit, Crime Fox! Not Colin, though. He's not good. Nor is, how's it going, Crime Fox? Remember that time you inspired the barbecue to stream and they won't shut up about it? But look at me. I'm streaming Twilight Princess again for the 17th time because I can't think of any other goddamn games to stream. Because I'm a scrub. Also, I'm Batman! Dinner. Dinner is always good. Except when it's not. Sometimes dinner makes your tummy sick and you end up in the bathroom all night. But, you know, let's not talk about that. The slice. Just swing the remote, it's easy. I want to see the crotch stab. That's where you stab it in the crotch. Why did you not stab? What? I'm tilting. What? I'm tilting forward and it's not stabbing. Target with Z, then tilt forward and swing. Oh. That was the problem. I was hitting A instead of swinging. Holy shit! Filthy fucking monkeys. She's good. Fight on woods. I need more money. Where's my money? Oh my god. I needed to bring Epona here. Shit, fuck. That's okay. Holy shit, Nortonian! It's daylight savings time, man! I see what you mean. Fuck off. Trying to put the lantern away. Okay. The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Oh, nice. It's like, how am I gonna get that one? Do. If you know this game, you know I'm obviously trying to save up 100 rupees to buy the bottle of lantern oil. I don't get people who say that the Wii remote combat in this game is bad. Again, I don't get it. I think the combat in this game is great. Z-target, swing your Wii remote and it dies. It works, it's great, it's fun, it works. It's not stupid and frustrating and works, unlike Skyward Sword. Don't even have to think, just freaking murder. Alright, anyways, let's move on. Again, I'm only fighting things and cutting grass to get 100 rupees. Why I put away the sword accidentally? And first heart piece to check off out of 45. Next heart piece is in the Forest Temple. We can't get bugs or Poes yet. And the next item / upgrade would be bottle number 2 from Koro for 100 rupees, as I keep talking about. Love the music in this game. I think the graphics are fine. Definitely did not need an HD remake. Trying to be fancy on him. Fancy pants. You want a piece too? Oh, a piece? I want the whole thing! We're already at 70. I know there's at least a 10 in a chest coming up. Oh, frick. Cross attack, bitches. And the combat feels so good. I don't mind playing with a Wii Remote Nunchuck at all. Hey, look at the bird with a brain tumor that killed Cobra. I don't really need anything from that asshole right now. We're just too short. That's okay. I'm Batman. Let's see if someone notices because she asked. I was waiting for the game to tell her. Ugh. A slight headache. The song is at work and maybe she had to look away.
Hey!
Hi, Fish. How's it going? Thanks for the host. Spoilers, I'm Batman. Was it tomato soup? Because I heard it has to be tomato soup. I don't like tomato soup. Batman, how could you? You were pushing Robin too hard again. So, are you ready for yet another 100% run of Twilight Princess? Not a speed run? Oh. With my usual shits and dammits to go along with it. I have some tasty spaghetti. Unfortunately, yesterday I think it upset my stomach. Hopefully, it will not do that today. Oh shit! I just talked to that guy and I totally forgot that it was going to do this. Like I didn't want to do goat wrestling on purpose. It was an accident. As you can see, I'm 1 rupee short for the for the bottle, but I just realized something. I know where I can get a lot more than 1 rupee. I'm not even sure if I can buy the thing right now, but yeah, because right now I'm about to be turned into a wolf, and then I have to find the sword and shield, and then the tears of light, and then I get turned back into a human, and then I can buy it, right? I think the gate is going to be closed. All from your childhood. Those holds up to 300. This is the Wii version, obviously. Mallow just wants a hug. There you go. Now go stab yourself with it. You know, maybe if you learned how to lift, then those kids wouldn't bully you. It's hilarious that this command is "Do you even lift?" and it's Joxer. Like it should be Colin, not Joxer. See, as I suspected, blocked off. Of course, there's like some way to glitch through here in the title screen glitch, but who cares about that? Batman. How did he teleport over here? Well, I guess he didn't teleport, he just ran ahead. Oh, a squirrel. Does this squirrel know Blake? I'm halfway to a full wallet. Blake knows all the squirrels of the forest. Oh, now I've got more than 150 rupees. Yes, I'm Master Bruce Wayne. Well, here's something I could mention. Fish, you might remember that there was supposed to be a Chick-fil-A opening up near me, and the opening was delayed and delayed and delayed. I've now heard that it's supposed to open this Thursday, but Ratmus and I are purposefully not going to go there the day it opens, assuming it opens. We're going to wait till a week from Thursday, and then we're going to try going there. Finally, hopefully it'll be open. And then, yeah. And then I'm going to try that mac and cheese for one thing. What was it from Fish Mode? The mac and cheese brigade, the mac and cheese consortium, the mac and cheese. What was it? Oh, just club. I guess I thought it was more. I thought it was more of an obscure word than that. I could think of synonyms all night. Well, I could if I looked up a thesaurus. What do you have to do to become a member of the Mac and Cheese Club? Do you have to like mac and cheese, or do you have to be able to cook your own mac and cheese? Because the only mac and cheese I ever cooked was Kraft cheese and macaroni, and I haven't done that since I was a kid. See, I ask the tough questions. When I get bored and I start asking these stupid questions, that's when things get good. I'm about to become a sinful beast. A blue-eyed beast. I bet someone's watching from over there and freaking getting off on this. Oh, do I want to save? Oh, sure. This is the Wii version played on my Wii U. Let's get that. I don't even know what that stuff is. Yeah. Like, I know they do speed runs, obviously, but what does bug limit even mean? Oh, so like a speed run with like minor glitches or something? No major glitches. Yeah, I don't know. People usually say, no major glitches, NMG. I don't know why I said minor glitches, but it's the same meaning. I just said it in the opposite way. No save and quit. Yeah, that's another thing. It's my preference with these longer games. I can't imagine like playing this all in one sitting. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I would much rather spread this game out. I don't want to play 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours or 24 hours it would take me in one sitting. I want to enjoy it. She hasn't taught. I was trying to use my senses, and she hasn't taught me how to use my senses yet. Is the thing. You know what though? Here's like when I was a teenager, and A Link to the Past was new. We would play Link to the Past. But I specifically remember one time when I was playing A Link to the Past as a teenager, in those first few years, and I sat down and beat it one day in one sitting, and it took me like I want to say it took like 6 hours because back then I didn't know any speedrun tricks or anything like that. So it took me 6 hours, and from start to finish, I didn't stop, and I was worried that when I beat the game, I was thinking that because I never saved, that if I beat the game, it would send me back to the menu screen, and there would be no save file there or anything. So I saved once before Ganon. I saved and quit before I beat Ganon, and then it goes through the ending, and it says like deaths 1 because it counts save and quits as deaths. And on the menu screen it had 001 because I didn't know that 000 was a possibility of a thing at that time. I didn't know that it would just save when you beat the game. So like the other thing was I was really proud of myself for beating it in only 6 hours. And it's like funny to think about today. Riding around Hyrule Field just for the fun of it. She still hasn't taught me how to use my senses. But yeah, I mean, I can beat Zelda. I can beat Zelda 1 first quest in one sitting. Second quest gets a little long. I can beat Zelda 2 in one sitting. I can certainly beat A Link to the Past in one sitting. I can beat A Link to the Past, 100% faster than any other Zelda game, obviously. But anything like Ocarina of Time, obviously, I like to take my time and do it over multiple days. Sunrose. Well, you guys can discuss Pokemon and all the Pokemon things and the new Pokemon things that are coming up. I have no opinion, obviously. But hey, Sunrose, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I'm just playing some casual Twilight Princess here. Oops. Like, I was hanging off the side and I wanted to climb up, but then I accidentally fell down. I was like, oh well, I fell down, and then he just climbs up again. I wasn't even trying. That's nothing in there. Damn it. There's the skull in there. Let's See, Dynamax just sounds like a laundry detergent to me. Don't eat them, fish. Don't eat them. I don't care how nice they smell. I don't. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, and really, why would I? It's a pointless story, but um, you guys probably know that. You remember that every 4th of July we go to that place in Wisconsin. Of course, I won't shut up about it and showing you pictures and whatnot. So when we go there and we go to the dollar store or whatever it is, my mom, like, she can buy there's this laundry detergent that she likes. I forget what it's called. She can buy it around here. Some of the stores have it, but she likes buying it at the dollar store up there for some reason. I guess it's cheaper. So we go there and she buys like a bunch of them, to like last her the entire year almost, or sometimes it lasts her the year, sometimes it doesn't. So we go and you get all these freaking things of laundry detergent because they're from the dollar store up there, and that's where she wants to buy them. All right, bye song. So anyway, that was a dumb story. That was worthless. What are you doing, son? Yeah, how about you get home, come on to Skype, and then I do the Forest Temple? How about that? And now that Song's gone, I can talk about how, while we were up in Wisconsin with Song, and me and my family are buying all this stuff from the dollar store and the grocery store, and and Song's like, "Why are you buying this soup that you can get anywhere?" And I'm like, "We're buying it here. It's cheaper. This is what we do. This is why we come up here on vacation." There's nothing wrong with stocking up on food that's not going to go to waste, or other groceries, as long as it's won't go to waste. Whoops. I don't know what happened there. I think I forgot how to minda jump for a second, and I was blabbing on. Can you guys hear Minda from my Wii remote? Yeah, we're at Hyrule Castle, I know. I'm hungry like the wolf over here. That turned me around. I thought that was the person you wanted me to meet. Uh-oh. God damn it, wrong button. I wanted to, just get away from them without fighting. Let's see if I can do it. Oh boy. Oh shit. Just want to kill me or have them die in the process. Shit. Probably hearts in here. Or not. Jesus. I guess I should have not tried to go past them and just killed them. That wouldn't have happened. Well, rip no game over run. At least Doom didn't see that. Fine, I'll just stay here and kill them one at a time. Is that what you want me to do, game? Climb. I thought there were 3 of them, and I only killed 2. Oh, the third one's over here, I guess. There's 4 of them. Jeez. Is there a Twilight Princess randomizer? I think a while ago we were talking about like all the treasure chests on the overworld in this game and not knowing where they are. I think because there's no randomizer. Like if there was a Twilight Princess randomizer, then we'd probably know where all the treasure chests are. Like in the grottos and on the overworld and stuff. Because I did my best to get them all in the HD version, but I don't know if I ever did, and I'll probably never know. Oh well. At least I got the Hylian Loach. Let's see, I mean, there's a Zelda 1 Randomizer, Zelda 2, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker. Right? Is there any others? Is it like Minish Cap or something that you know of? Just out of curiosity. Link's Awakening, Minish Cap, and Oracles. Link was once again imprisoned. Please, I know exactly who I am, who she is, I know where I am, I know what's going on. I've played this game 87 times. Yes. And then the gods wept. That's a god, right? And everything was on fire, and then everyone died. And then these little black squares came. I don't know what that's all about. I am coffee.
What would give you power? What's your turn? Anything from 20 hours.
I'm actually gonna take a break here in a second.
Really home to you. What neighbors you need to eat good time?
Alright, so I am going to have to take a break as well and be right back as soon. Be right back as soon as I can. Until then, if anyone has to leave during the break, bye. Thanks for being here, and we will continue this. I promise. I'm back. That's not correct. Okay. Where were we? Whoa, Hagar, how's it going?
We were all to break up to you first time. Which one from a CPU with my weapon gun is going to gun to a time. Pretty can be. Mitch, what is
That's good. Haven't seen you in a while. I've decided to play some Twilight Princess again. Hopefully people enjoy it. It's a cold November day with snow over here.
for today?
And I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving in a couple weeks.
Good day.
Wait. You're not one of them. Time to do some stealth mode shit. I thought there was going to be a cutscene of him getting pissed at me. Where's the cutscene? I have to do this first or something? Super Metroid / A Link to the Past randomizer. I'm not good at Super Metroid, but I've been playing A Link to the Past randomizer a lot. I'm good at that game. I've been playing A Link to the Past randomizer a lot more than I thought I would be doing. Song got really into it, and we've been doing kind of a group thing lately. So yeah, you might see me playing A Link to the Past randomizer a lot, but not Super Metroid.
Do you feel comfortable with me?
Now Doom, he's the guy that might be playing some Super Metroid.
Wrong for me.
That son of a bitch thinks he's the Falconer. No, because I'm too good to be attacked by him. I'm gonna scare the shit out of him. Posing like he's all important, poser. Wait until I sneak up on him and rip his face off. Whoa. Shoot. Shit! That was hilarious how that guy committed suicide. That was completely accidental. Yeah.
You'd like a snack?
Of course, I don't think I can do any kind of net play thing, so it'd have to be in person.
I still want my time.
The children are dead. Just get over it. never even see that drawing before.
Big. Our AC. That and you.
Let's get out of here. I hope this isn't a trap. Oh shit, it was a trap! What are you talking about, Jim? This is the way the game has been played since 2006, since the night I got it. Yeah, Doom, we were just talking about Super Metroid and how you're the guy to do it. Welcome back, Fish. Yes. You're going to come over to my house and we're going to do Super Metroid / A Link to the Past randomizer, except you're going to do all the Super Metroid parts while I do all the Link to the Past parts. Get it? That's what Gar suggested. Maybe I should look more into that NetPlay stuff and see if there's really no way for me to do it. There's an ear issue. That sucks. Is it pain in your ear? Because I was having pain in my ear like a week or two ago. My ear's clogged too, and I think that might have been causing the pain. Well, damn, if you're not streaming tonight, that means I gotta go later than 10 o'clock. I'm being talked down to by a goat. Those sprites ain't gonna test themselves, right? thankfully not. How about that gnarly old goat dude? Was it riveting or are you being facetious? Welcome back, Ratmus. It's the second time I went over there. There was a Saturday Night Live fake commercial recently about an app that would, like instead of learning another language like Japanese with an app, it was learning how to talk to children. And one of them was like, learn how to sit through their incredibly boring stories. I think it was, and it was like, this little kid, like, I think it was Kristen Stewart who was hosting, and he's like, telling some stupid story that doesn't make any sense, and she's like completely disinterested. Speaking of Zora, I think it's her birthday tomorrow. DK and Steffi were telling me that her birthday party was today, so I don't know if they're gonna stream. Probably not. But if it happens, Fish, I'm fully okay with raiding you guys. Yes, these are the weapons of my world, and we use them just like that. I tried to take a picture of the snow outside my house, but the picture didn't turn out well for some reason. And it wasn't that much different than the picture I took last week, so I said forget it. It's the lamentation of the spirit. Minda's like, I hope I never have to lament like that. This is a great place to die. Well, there you go. I didn't die, and I certainly didn't die in this game ever before, and there's no one in chat that can say otherwise. save states in a Wii game? You know, I just hope that there's not too many tears of light. I mean, I have an appointment to Instagram pictures of my butt pretty soon, so I can't spend too much time on this. Wait, why the hell am I checking my time on a wristwatch? That's not what people do these days. I need to check my smartphone for the time. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, according to my smartphone, it's 8:31. So, yeah, I just got an app notification on my phone that I better be Instagramming pictures of my butt soon. So, I hope there's not too many tears of light, like I said. But you know, if there is, you know, then I'll just have to fucking deal with it, you know, and just, you know, do it the way the game wants me to do it. $16, yeah. I mean, I could probably finish. I could probably finish 12 by the time of my Instagram butt appointment, but not 16. Man, the makers of this game really screwed up. They should have had Instagram in mind when they made it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they weren't just. I guess they just weren't woke enough. Wait, Cobra's streaming more Mario Galaxy at 9:15 Central? Oh boy. Alright, where's the exit to this hellhole? Solid gold diapers. Freaking garbage robots. Garbage to dongos. Hey, Quack, how's it going? Well, I'm doing okay, despite the fact that I have like stomach problems, and I'm gonna have to call my medical insurance tomorrow. But let's not talk about that. Let's just enjoy some Twilight Princess. How about them Broncos? I don't know. How about them sports teams? They really play them sports, don't they? How about that local sports team? Sports ball. I bet that local sports team is better than that non-local sports team, if you know what I'm saying. Ratmus, did you tell Luna how the Bears beat the Lions? Which direction did I come from? Yes. Like how my dentist charged me extra for, x-rays, which are a fucking scam. Hello?
Hello? Since you put the controller down, I assumed it was a good time to call.
Well, I don't have dental insurance, Doom. All my dental stuff is out of my parents' pockets.
Hi! So, it's fine here, Atmos. It was a beautiful fall day that wasn't too cold. The cold's coming tomorrow.
Exactly, Quack, exactly.
I'm barefoot right now. I don't have to be wearing shoes or socks indoors yet.
I mean, a month is an exaggeration, but I have to see the dentist 4 times a year.
I don't like wearing socks. That's just a normal... if I go to bed with socks on, they're off by the time I wake up. And they're shoved down right at the bottom of the blankets and everything.
Are you going to talk about me wearing socks?
You wear socks on the grass, and that is wrong. But no, I just prefer. I will wear socks when it is very cold, though. I've typically been wearing socks, but it's warm enough today, I don't have to wear socks.
That was one time that you never let go. I was talking about it in bed. What was the other thing?
I'm not supposed to talk about you in bed.
Oh, when Doom said you were barefoot, I thought he was going to say barefoot and pregnant.
Are you calling me fat?
No, Doom was. This will never amount to anything. Well, I had to collect so many tears of light that I missed my Instagram butt appointment, so this game clearly sucks and they should remove Tears of Light.
I just saw your Discord back to me. Should I tell people this?
My Discord back to you?
Uh-huh. about the Pokemon.
Oh, I thought you were going to read that at the library and laugh out loud and
No, I'd already disappeared by then.
I do.
I do. No. So, I sent Rocket, I'm sorry I exploded about Pokemon and Pokemon blah blah blah, and then I left his panel because I was gonna leave to do closing stuff at my job, and he was like, as long as you don't explode Pokemon out your paprika covered ass. And I'm like, ugh, I'd forgotten about that. Why did he have to remember that?
How could you forget about that?
Well, aren't you in the Forest Temple done with it yet?
Because this is not a speed run.
I hope you know it's more a commentary on how freaking long it takes to get to the first freaking dungeon in this game. Takes freaking forever.
Shorter than Skyward Sword. Lucky to be on the ground in Skyward Sword right now.
See, now I feel like we need to have a casual run.
You think I should stream Skyward Sword again?
Huh?
I should stream Skyward Sword again?
No, you streaming this, and then I would stream Skyward Sword at the same time, and see where we are in comparison to one another.
That could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But Doom will not be streaming tonight. Cobra is. Fish said maybe her and Zoda, she's not sure. Well, fingerless gloves hype. But yeah, I mean, I am about to do the Forest Temple. Once I do that, I at least want to get through the Forest Temple. After that, we'll see if I want to continue or what. Her name is Batman. Batman.
Where's my Skyward Sword? There it is.
Crazy Cat Lady. Brave Batman. The Dark Knight. And one size fits all chainmail. And hats that glitch through shields. Well, chosen hero.
Interesting. Okay, I'll admit. So I went back and I was watching my Skyward Sword, and my first part is 3 hours and 30 minutes, and I didn't do the first dungeon, but I'm also clearly doing tons of side questy stuff. Like I did like the pumpkin thing early to like getting the guy the hot pumpkin soup, and I was doing all sorts of other side quests that normally I see people do after the dungeon. So, and definitely at some point I said, oh yeah, I see Doom went live. So apparently it's like I can't compare what I was doing when I played it because I apparently had a different agenda. Because, I mean...
I think I was just go the other way.
How much? I was definitely like selling bugs and stuff or something.
I mean, you could compare it, you know, the last time I did it, you could see how long that took me to get to.
Yeah. Look. And I will be doing it from your last time, like when I was on stream, not when you and Doom were yelling at the game the whole time.
Yeah.
And yet I fell for you, which doesn't make sense at all. You're supposed to be defending yourself now.
I'm just smiling because I don't know what to say.
You're like, yeah, I have no idea why either.
Hey, it's the Ordonian, man!
Interesting. So, it looks like it takes you 4.5 hours, but I can definitely see some breaks there. And you also went back up into the sky and were doing like the pumpkin thing and other side quests. Like, I guess you went up when you activated those goddess cubes and got the goddess cube goodies.
Okay, so, but I got to the entrance to the temple and then I went back up.
Yeah. Trying to see.
That is, you know, that is what I would do because I want to get my shield upgraded, especially. Damn it!
Yeah, I guess it was stuff like that. Okay. Okay, it looks like you're at the beginning of the dungeon 3.5. So, alright, and you've been streaming for about 2.5 hours? 2 hours. Okay. You are correct. I'm incorrect. Are you going to quote me on that? You're going to clip it and just use that voice clip over and over again? Are you silently smiling to yourself or something right now?
Yes.
You're like, I mean.
Yeah, like, I'm about to, you know, I'll probably get to the Forest Temple here in about 2.5 hours since I started. What games are you good at, or what games do you like, Quack? That's part of the gun, I guess. You like Untitled Goose Game, right?
Kaboom.
Did anybody ever finish that game?
Is there an end to that game?
Yeah, there is. There's only like 5 levels or something. But just gets boring after a while or too hard.
Yeah, it's hard to answer you, Quack. It's kind of like there are plenty of games like these Zelda games and stuff that I look forward to and I like playing multiple times. I like watching them multiple times. It's like reading a book again. So, like, it's hard to be like, I need to pick a game, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it sounds forced that way. Of course, Rockman's forcing himself to play this game, but maybe now he's enjoying it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I really don't want to play for long. So I'm kind of like, I just want to beat the Forest Temple and stop. Because, like, I will, and I have in the past, I love these Zelda games, and I will play them over and over again, but I don't necessarily play them, like, once a year, or even once every 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
But...
And I agree with that. Yeah, see, Quack, I'm someone who, like, buys a game, and I'd rather play fewer games and love them for replay value than how Rockman buys all these games, tries them out, and never picks them up again. Drives me nuts.
Huh?
Are you gonna be stingy? You are a terrible person.
It's a feature. Yeah, I was wondering why. I was like, he's supposed to stop me and call me a cheapskate when I left, and for some reason it let me run around in a circle, and it didn't happen until here. I mean, were you saying that I buy games and I never play them and it's a waste?
No. You play them once.
Well, it depends on the game.
Well, I mean, like, all those cheapo games that you get up in Wisconsin that you're like, this looks silly.
Yeah, I do that.
Those are the ones I'm talking about.
That's my time where I'm like, I want to be a game collector, and I just get them to...
I want to be a game collector of shitty games?
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, try to defend yourself from this one, because you're purposely buying, like, cheapo games.
I can't defend that, no. But I mean, then there's some games that we'll buy because they have easy achievements, and whether we may or may not play them again. But
I wasn't even going with those. I was going with ones like you buy for your one of the older PlayStations.
Yeah, I know, and I mean, I buy movies too, and I usually watch them. A couple of years later, I'll get the urge. I'll say, I haven't seen this movie in a while, and I'll watch it.
And you'll be like, this is why I never wanted to watch it in the first place, because it's awful.
No. It's a man of goals. I mean, I liked the movie Shazam when it came out, and I'm probably going to buy the Blu-ray, but I'm just going to... I'll wait till Christmas, because at Christmas, my mom's like, here's some money, buy some Christmas presents. I'm like, okay, well, I'll buy that movie, and then I'll watch it again. Yeah, I probably told the story, Quack, of how our friend Curse came over. He bought that game from GameStop, brought it to our house. We got all the achievements, and then we went back to GameStop, and he returned it for store credit so he could get a different game. Because you can get all the achievements in like 5 minutes. been playing the same games after 6 years of streaming. We're having the same conversations. But that's okay, right?
Is this what marriage is?
Yes. Are you saying Quack and I are married?
Yes.
That was a weird camera angle. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Forest Temple. Long-awaited Forest Temple.
I hope you don't mind me going into pod.
Pendant Pod?
Actually, I think it is pendant pod. Yeah, it is pendant pod. But I was going to do that and finish up the stream. So. I mean, I started this game like 2 days ago. It's like, I really want to actually finish this game.
Oh boy, Quack. It's going to take you like 80 hours to beat it. Although, then again, Doom did a lot of the side quests, so since you said maybe you don't want to go for... Well, you said you don't want to do for achievements, so I don't know how much side quests you're going to end up doing. It's a long game with a lot of stuff, that's all I know.
So it's Kingdom Hearts. So you're just anti-RPG.
Yeah, like the longest I'll want to play a single game for would be like, 40 hours, maybe 50 or 60. But some of those RPGs that Doom does are like 80, 100 or more. What do you want, Linda? Yeah, I was just about to light the torches, okay. Where's Ratmus? He loves run-on sentences. that sentence is as much of a run-on as you think it is, Ravenous. Shit, it's a baboon box.
Point S. I'm powered with kids first time.
Damn it! Oh my god, what the hell is this?
Your mom.
Did you say your mom?
Yeah, I was gonna do your mom joke, and then I was like, that's a bad idea, and so I kind of choked at the end. Of course, the way Link's face looks right now, maybe I'm right.
Damn it. Whoops. Bad jump. No Miiverse stamps, no reason to go over there. Damn it.
Crackers.
Interesting. I think
How old is she?
Zora had her birthday party today, I think, and DK and Steffi told me that she wanted pizza from some specific pizza place that I think they went to. Not my favorite meal. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't think I would have much
There's
enjoyed
worse.
that dinner. Yeah, I mean, there's worse dinners, sure, but like when I'm forced to go to a family thing and the food is bad, it's like then it's horrible.
then you had to chain rock me into the chair to keep him from leaving early.
Yes. Didn't you say yesterday about something about me not being able to get out of a family thing?
So cute.
We were talking hypothetically about doing things apart, and you were like, you I would be forced to go to a family gathering or something.
Oh, yes. Well, there are the, like, I am perfectly happy with you doing things by your lonesome because you enjoy doing those things and I don't care for them. However, there are the forced family, like, events or stuff that you have to go to regardless kind of thing. That's what I was getting at, was the,
Like that last family cookout I went to in August. I thought there was going to be good food. There was not. Like, when the best food there is the shitty baked beans, you know something's wrong. I know Son hates baked beans.
I was supposed to say, I hate it. But it's like everyone has those family events that it's like, nope, sorry, you gotta go to it.
I'm trying to shield bash, but apparently I don't know how to do that yet. So I think I gotta blow that up. I was afraid that was gonna happen. I mean, that's weird because, you know, my family growing up, like, we always did Thanksgiving and Christmas at our house. Pretty much almost always. Like, we did Easter at my grandmother's, but, like, we never had, like, a thing where, like, a family dinner type of thing. Jesus.
It's kind of like, it's a very different thing when you live close to your family. Like, my brother and sister-in-law live 3 hours away. So when they are in town, we have family dinners with both sides of the family because we all happen to get along together. And it's just kind of like, all right, they're in town. We're getting together. Meeting on Sunday for lunch. Yeah, see you then. Cool. We'll go here for blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, we never have those. And it's kind of like, and we've thrown, like, Thanksgiving and Christmases together. Again, it's like, we're in town. Why do 2 meals and we can do 1? You bring this, I bring that. Of course, we do fully recognize the fact that our families getting along so well is not necessarily that usual.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, why I can't do any of this.
see, that's the thing. Like, if you already do it once a week, fish, if you do have to miss one, it's not like the end of the world feeling, right? You're like, oh, well, I guess not this week. It's just how things are. And certainly sometimes my brother and sister-in-law come into town specifically to like do something with a friend of theirs, not a family thing. And sometimes it's just kind of like, oh, a lunch really doesn't work. And it's like, all right, cool, we'll see you whenever we're in town next time, whatever. Yeah, that's a good idea, Quack. I hope that works out. Because we've had Thanksgivings where we knew that people's families were out of town. It was just them, and it was like, we're gonna have extra food. Want to come over? And it actually sometimes takes them like the day before to be like, hey, can I come? They think you're gonna be strong about it, and it's like, just come. Oh, damn.
Finally.
It's nice when someone gives you something practical and like pointed to like they're like, I want this, and it's something that makes sense, and yet you have enough leeway to like pick one. That's really nice. Yeah, that doesn't sound easy, Quack. It's like, does she have support where she is, or like? Like, we lived in a different state than my grandparents. And one of the reasons it worked out is because they had so much support from community members and church members and stuff and blah, blah, blah. So we didn't have to worry about them as much. Did you got thrown up on the thingy with stuff? That's nice. And how did the monkey get up there with you?
Fucking monkey. It's not the one with the treasure chest, though.
Did you get that other game fish, the Link's Awakening?
Reaching the Skulltula through the door. Damn it. Well, at least you went in there and did it. Am I going the wrong way or something? For a second, I thought you said that your parents don't live on Skyward Sword.
That too.
Man cannot live on Skyward Sword alone.
I am no man. Chicken fish. And pick up chickens. Throw the chickens in the fire.
Wait, can you kill cuckoos and cook them over a fire and eat them in the Breath of the Wild?
As fish. I don't know about that. Nope. Wait. I know I've seen someone take a cuckoo and like throw it into Mount. It is not Mount Doom. That is the wrong franchise. Death Mountain. They just threw it into lava and it survived, or else it like just despawned or something.
I keep missing.
Mount Doom.
Mount Doom, yes. 2 cycle. Get wrecked.
I'm making the same face you're around. I'm like, I'm going to go.
Too bad Tingle's not a useless side character that we'll never see again. I lose some respect here if there is any, but the only Zelda game we ever finished was Phantom Hourglass. That certainly seemed like a hard game to finish when I saw Song do it.
Yeah, I was
like, if I played handheld games, I probably would have rage quit that one.
I was about to say that's not an easy to with all the motion-y, righty stuff. Because I just finished that and Spirit Tracks, and they definitely play vastly different than other Zeldas. I mean, if I was going to suggest one, still probably one of the funnest Zelda games I've played was A Link Between Worlds, and that's also mobile. If you wanted to do non-mobile, Wind Waker. Wind Waker is fun.
Which room was it that had the heart piece? Was it this one?
I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I figured out the trick on me was weird sound effects going off. It's like the ice rod music keeps going off, and I was like, I'm not using the freaking ice rod. What's going on?
Oh, you're doing a Halloween one?
Yeah. I like the Halloween one, especially since I find the boss slightly easier. Like, after doing the boss the first time, I'm like, I like this. I like the tricks and the trees. Wonka and stuff, so.
Hey Quack, if you ever want to, if you want me to like screw around in the multiplayer world with you and cause mayhem, I'd be up for that. I don't know about playing the actual game.
Are you two chicken?
Yeah.
A shy butt. There's my friggin' magic powder. Could have used you in the last dungeon.
The power being.
Well, if it isn't something useful.
Being.
Can't figure out what the map button is. Oh, one. I don't know if you guys remember, but maybe a year or so ago, Kodoom streamed this game, and he tried to do it 100% from memory, and he did it except for some pose. So he was like, damn it, I have to do it again and really do it. So he's planning on early next year, he said, streaming this game again with no guide, no help, trying to 100% it again from memory. So that's one reason why I figured it'd be better to do this now rather than wait, is because if I wait too much longer, then he's going to be playing it. Shit! Why won't you die?
I'm immortal, I am a spider.
Freaking spiders. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Ratmus played Broken Sword 5 for some reason. Wait, is there any... Oh, I think I need to go further to get the key. It's for some reason. The reason being it had easy achievements. Fish, have you heard from Zelda yet on the possibility of a stream?
Cobra's streaming right now.
Yeah, I heard, that's what that notification means.
Cooperate, you freaking boo train. Die to my silver arrows. I confess I did all that for you. Actually, I did for Thirsty.
Well, if anyone's also interested in Super Mario Galaxy, you could Khadgar with Cobra, and we'll probably end up raiding him, I would think.
What I really want is the damn flute.
After am I even going the right way? After I get this dungeon done, I'll probably want to eat, because that's how I am. Hungry.
Why? I'm like, wait. I'll do stuff here. Wait, did I do that already? I think I did. Rockman's a collector. He is one that collects things.
Well, I mean,
He doesn't throw anything out.
what? No, I mean, I get those achievements because they give me a sense of accomplishment for some reason, because that's how I am, yes. I mean, I also do brag about them, but yeah, unless you care, then then nobody cares about the bragging. Bragging is bragging, but it's more, I guess, it's obviously, the feeling you get inside is more important, is what I'm trying to say. Yes, I mean, like when it comes to things like Zelda games, Ratmus and I have just always wanted to get 100%, like all of the things, like all of the heart pieces, gold Skulltulas, like we never even, there was no question as to like, should we do this? It was just, we always wanted to do that. As far as like when achievements came into existence, when we first got an Xbox 360, we didn't care about achievements at first. You know, I just started playing games and, oh, there's achievements, well, that's whatever. It wasn't until like after a year or so of playing on Xbox 360 that it sort of just, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, I feel like trying to get all the achievements in this game because it's something to do, it's something extra to do. And then, you know, once we started, it became a thing that we wanted more and more and couldn't stop. According to Doom's friend Skyblazer, there's no way to kill these things. Because you couldn't figure out to use the boomerang on them. I'm glad that there's some story or something that I can tell on stream that I haven't, already told. Because that's a good thing.
You haven't told us your social security number.
But Rapmus did tell my college roommate's social security number. Doing a Sprite test soon.
Ooh.
Okay, but where's the key? Wait, isn't that treasure chest behind a locked door? Oh, also I didn't get the boss key. Wait, I have a small key. Okay, I think I got a small key in this room, I think. Now I have to go back for the boss key and do another thing.
Dylan's just as snarky as I am. Or more snarky. Which of us is more snarky, Rockman?
Yeah, of course. But no, Dim, luckily I finally got all those tears of light, and then, it was a good thing too, because I really had to take those pictures of my butt and post them to social media.
Ah! What? This trick has it whenever I'm hit. It's like I'm electrocuted.
Zap, zap. What about taking out a mortgage? Hey, Dim, this is a first, though. I forgot the frickin' boss key in this dungeon. Damn it! Wait.
His song wasn't paying attention. Or something.
Yeah,
Waiting for him to blame me.
Yeah, his son wasn't paying attention. It was all good. I mean, I know it's impossible to figure out how to get this boss key. There's absolutely no hint in the game whatsoever of how to do this.
I can open Turtle Rock, but I can't do anything else. My armor is in Turtle Rock, and I want some armor. Wait, what's the hint to Turtle Rock? Rockman had a cat once.
I had a cat when I was a very young child before Ratmus was born. The cat's name was Felix. We lived on the second floor of an apartment building in Chicago, and I chased it and made it jump out the window, and it never came back.
I love how you're just like, you're just like, you sigh and you're like, ugh.
I mean, I also tried having a fish at one point. That didn't really last very long. I tried having a frog at one point. That didn't last very long either. And then once Ratmus was born when I was 3, he was allergic to cats and dogs, so we never had any cats and dogs. And I grew up not liking pets at all because we would go to, family friend's house and they would make Ratmus sick and they would bark at me. And I even got bit by a random dog once in a park, chased after me and bit me. That was when I was a little bit older. I don't know, like 12, 13 or something.
I still love how you just sighed. You went into your monologue.
Like I said, I'm glad to answer questions about my sordid past. According to Skyblazer, there's no way to kill this.
Shit fuckers. No, move. Leave me alone.
I think I'm done here. Surprised my memory works at all.
Hey, Ragman, what's my grandmother's maiden name?
If this was Skyward Sword, it wouldn't even be in the first dungeon yet.
I can't argue against this anymore. I have 1,600 money. Should I go to Wonka?
Yes.
I want a flute.
What is a Pac-Man frog? Yikes.
Hey, arcane. That's useful. Except I need a flute. And fire rod. Ooh, fire rod. Give me a flute or a fire rod.
Sunny D brand purple stuff.
I don't need a second mirror. That's enough.
Second year like second breakfast. Wow. Did you guys see that? Not only did I two-cycle him, but both of the times that I hit him with the bomb, it completely bypassed his two side thingies and just hit him. That was lucky as hell.
That's how I beat him.
You beat him like that?
Yeah. Pretty sure. I'll have to rewatch it. But I'm pretty sure that's how I beat him usually.
I thought it was hard to get the bombs to just hit him. Normally you have to take out his appendages first because the bombs seem to hit them first.
I will look this up.
Anyways, I think that was a good fight.
Good power. Does anything if you see? It must feel good. Me what? Really? That is high. You strong spirit water. Spirit more power.
Heroic Batman. I'm a man.
Just my being. You feel being. Maybe.
Yep, we made it to Hyrule Field. Glorious Hyrule Field with its wonderful Hyrule Field theme. So now, it's time to end the stream. No, boo.
Yeah, that's exactly how the first time I beat Wily Daegu Bubble, whatever, two-cycled, and I only hit his face. Now, twice I was trying to hit his face, and it didn't go into his eye, and so the boomerang brought me the bomb, and I was like, and so I kept throwing it away, going like, next throw. So like 2 throws failed, but they didn't, but no, I didn't take on the other 2 little ones. Yeah. Is he Zelda game live?
Sorry guys, I'm an old man. It's not 2014 anymore. I can't stream for 8, 9 hours. You know, I'm tired and I'm hungry, so. But yeah, now Fish and Zod are live and Cobra's live, so who do we raid? I will obviously continue Twilight Princess on Wednesday at my usual time.
You can help me study for my thing tomorrow, Rockman. You laugh like that's a joke.
I'm gonna raid Cobra. Thanks for watching, everyone. Seriously. And we'll see you next time. Bye.